your booty bag. And then we've got an axe right here.
See an axe handle?
Hopefully at the end of this thing.
I'll take that.
What's left of it anyway. It's kind of falling apart.
Yep.
And then snowshoes on the outside.
I see the snowshoes tucked in. I'll take that envelope and your tokens.
There's those.
And then I want a signature to make your finish
as
the second place finisher official. Matthall from Two Rivers, Alaska, originally from Ivoox, just finished in 9 days, 6 hours, 57 minutes, and 56 seconds. Congratulations. Matt, when you started this race this year, what was the goal?
Well, the goal was to beat my time from last year, and I didn't do that. That was 9 days, 2 hours and something, so I guess I slowed down a little bit.
You train in the interior where it's notoriously cold. When we started this race, it was kind of average temperatures. What kind of advantage does the interior give you when training for a race that comes across so much of the state?
I mean, lucky for us, we've got a little bit of everything, but even where we're at, we have to travel for some of it. And that's definitely some aspects that we need to work on is where we travel to for different snow conditions, for instance. We, especially in this race, anytime the trail got soft, we would, instead of just slowing down, we would slow way down. And that's just because where we train is just like, it's rock hard all the time. And we don't travel with the dogs much except to go to races, so we need to work on that a little bit more. That's one thing I'm taking away from this year's race, to try and speed up a few hours in the future.
So if people don't know, Matt does tours when he's at home. So how do you break up your schedule, tours versus training time, or are they both the same?
A lot of it is both the same, actually. So these dogs all summer give tours on the glaciers, and then in the wintertime they give tours at Rod's Alaska Guide Service at Fairbanks. And these guys will they usually do tours roughly 2 days a week and then train 3 days a week. So tours are actually a major part of their training incorporated in.
You talked a little bit about the last 4 days before the race started as 16, 17-hour days to kind of train for that last 2-3 days of this race. How does that play into the last 2 days of this race?
So it was, so it was mental training for the dogs, just doing lots of hours, but mile-wise, we were only doing about half. We were only doing about 70 miles in a day, which is, half of what we're looking to do during a day on Iditarod, but have as many awake hours. So just as far as still on their feet and moving and with people. And it was, they were already physically fit, so it was just the mental training for coming to Iditarod, especially getting towards the coast here. This last little bit, you want them ready to be awake for a while.
And how do you stay awake?
I'm still struggling with that from time to time. I've came the closest I've ever been to losing the team on this sled multiple times after taking my tail dragger off the back, because I'd go to lean back and there was nothing there. But that tail dragger was my sleeping spot when things would get slow and we're on the Yukon. You can sit down and close your eyes for a minute at a time.
Is there any particular spot on the trail that stands out this year? This isn't your first trip, but every trip is different. Every
trip's different. I think what stood out the most was the trail as a whole and being so good this year. I didn't go through any water, never got my boots wet, never had to change booties from getting them wet. The trail wasn't drifted in. Just the whole course of Iditarod this year was just phenomenal.
Were you asleep for the 30 miles of gravel?
There was that, but at least it wasn't icy gravel like it's been in the past, so even that wasn't too bad. I made it through it on one set of runner plastics, which I have not in the past. So
that's a good job. Is there any particular dog out of your 7 that stands out here at the finish?
Well, they're a team, so it's hard to pick any one out. These guys and the ones dropped along the way they all fire together. So it's you always have to look at your leaders. They're the ones that get you here. We got Kivik and Dai up front there, so two of my main ones, and getting massages right now, actually.
Well, Matt, congratulations. You have finished second in the 52nd running of the Iditarod in 9 hours, 57 minutes, and 56 seconds. Congratulations.
Thank you.